Welcome back, guys. And
Hello.
yes, welcome back. We are back again with another version. Episode. I was going to say another opportunity. But yes, we're back with another episode of the Bookish Podcast. This is episode 2. Yeah, I like doing this. Episode 2.
I was gonna do it back. You don't like doing it. Yeah, let's say
I
it's
just
fine. You can do that. I did like
I-
this.
No, I did like. So I'm actually happy this week. I mean, aside from all the things that happened, you get a chance. I'm very happy this week, and the reason I'm happy now makes me realize that I'm very old. I got excited because what they knew my brother.
Oh wow.
And then I realized that I'm old. I was so excited. I opened it. I was like, I put it down. There was nothing inside, and I went to my fridge. I brought out food. Put it inside. Just taste. And I'm like, oh, and it sings.
Oh wow, it
It sings.
Try it out. What did I think? I'm sorry.
That's exciting.
So let's see. This week, basically, actually, first, I was not feeling so well, and then I just took a break from work. I took a break from work like 3 days. It was like my assignment. Didn't happen to me this week. God, it was bad. So basically, I had a good presentation thing to do. So I had how many to explain it that it don't make sense sound like anyhow. So I actually did it presentation. Like I put together a document, sent it somebody else like put it
No, it's
Yeah,
the
they should.
dog gets you assignment.
let me finish now. Then on the day of presentation, like I said going through reading the slides because I was presenting and then I said going through and I realized that it was not good. Like it was not good at all. It was not bad, but it was not good because there's this thing, there's logic geography class and then there's theory class. So the even lecturer kept saying that put things like always mix together. So was when more where it was the I think it was the geography that we had, but there were no it was we tackled it from like perspective of theories, that makes sense. I realized that like 1 hour to the presentation, instead of working on it, instead like doing everything. So in the process I didn't change the edit for him. So everything was about. So when I got to I was feeling myself. They kept saying like, I think when we not finished, maybe I said nobody had any questions or observation, nobody thought. She gave like this, maybe she was like, and then after I did that, something was very different. Like just she got quiet, she not saying anything. She just said, all of you did rubbish. She said that group 3. Get it, like what is about? Oh like Jesus. Maybe I like God. Funniest thing was like everything she wanted was in the slide and it just like
Change the
name it
document.
properly. So that was like I think I was not really pissed off. The other girl that didn't actually get it, she was also pissed off because apparently they think that people will mistake it. But what she didn't like was the fact that
You got
I
it.
and then I did the about she finished me. After never again. I'm not doing anything. I'll stage so much up, this thing. But yeah, that was like the highlight of it. Like I felt bad for
And you know what's that moment because you're the one that was in front. So
Don't
you
say
collect.
that girl,
It's not the group. Please,
You
you.
say that I felt so good. Just 1 hour before I had to like work every like I really changed a lot of things. And I wanted to actually remove some things, but I felt like because of the group work, it would have made sense for me to just like do you understand? So there was a lot of restriction. But then that but I won't lie, I just forgot. I totally forgot.
Objection.
It was so big. So she just kept saying that girl, that girl, she kept on talking about everything. The main things that people talk about, like, mama, give me, like, just say, Nigerian lecturers are like, you have to talk my mouth. I'm beginning to learn that with my intern. Like, she'll do something and then I will just say, oh, no, you didn't do it. When I realized that, I can actually say, oh,
You
you
did
did
this well.
this good well,
Yeah.
and then you didn't do this right. Like,
Yeah.
that's more.
Yeah.
It make me like it'll make her feel good because I realized that my own what they call them. They're no longer my boss, but people that have worked in the past used to do that with me, and then obviously made me feel better. Like, okay, it's just where I need to improve. So I started doing that like recently. So I just felt like just a little bit of that. Like, oh, you guys tried. At least your first attempt, and that was like a first class. You guys tried, or you guys got it all, but then you did. Do you understand? But then she just came from like back.
So I noticed a lot of leaders have that problem. Like they don't know how to say you did well, but this could have been better. You know, as you're talking, I'm just thinking about the fact that she was watching this.
And
I
I should
said,
know what you think.
just say,
Go for
that girl.
Go for it. I don't say anything bad, but I'm just saying what I felt like she could have done.
You just say that girl. Seriously. Yeah, so
But yeah, but
any group that you're in.
I'll not be God forbid she just listen to just thing, amen. It will not blow until
Amen.
but yeah.
So I mean today has been exciting too. I'm not going to let her talk about it because she's going
I
to,
give my own version of what
she's
I'm
going to drag me.
between Chimsy.
Wait, we're not talking about this.
Sorry.
We're talking about
We
Let's-
didn't move on
let's-
because since today
let's
like,
leave.
but what actually happens today? Like, I'm curious because if you said today that it's exciting, so I'm
You
actually
know,
curious.
and that's this day my wife put in her hair.
Oh, no wonder.
And then today's day we're shooting episode 2. Let nobody say that I remember this system. And we're really trying to talk about, we're going to do like a recap of, yes, recap of it.
Yeah,
Sorry for this. Yeah, we're going to do a recap of all the books that we had that she claims that she picked. What's the word? Special for us. We're going to run through all of them. We'll do like a brief summary, starting from January to January this year actually. Just stuff of January this year. Then the rest of the year we'll just do like personal reviews for each of them. And I'm going to start with January 2023. The first book. Take it away. What if you but yeah. January 2023, the first book we chose was The Alchemist. We usually like to start the year off with stuff that are aspire to require, but maybe we know them as self help books. And Alchemist was a weird choice, but a good choice. And why it was a weird choice was because we had never had one that had like that included a storyline. It would usually be wake up by 5 o'clock. If not, your life will scatter. That's really what it is. I mean, it's beyond that. But yeah, and I actually enjoyed Alchemist because it was a story that you could actually put yourself in the guy's shoes, and it would make sense. I mean, not directly in his shoes if you think about it. So when I was reading it, it was about a shepherd who broke off and went to discover himself. And he went to the city, or he traveled rather, and he started working in a glass company, and then not a glass company. He started cleaning glasses, and then he made some money, he saved up, and then he went to the desert, found love, there was war, and he discovered his inner self. And it reminded me of my move to Lagos. I was not a shepherd. But I was not a shepherd. But it was just me moving from a place. Well, I grew up in Ja. I paused because I was trying to know whether I want to take my girlfriend. Right. Nobody's gonna kidnap me. I hope. Yeah, so I was thinking about moving from Abuja to Lagos, and it was really about discovering who I could be. I thought I could. I I could have been a rapper actually. You check out my YouTube, like, subscribe. But yes, I could have been a rapper. I put out some music um, before I started writing. So, well, maybe I was already writing. I thought that when I come to Lagos, my next single, I don't blow everywhere, everybody.
I
And
think everybody used to have that dream.
yes, it was crazy because I would leave. My father can hear this now. So I would leave school and come to Lagos. That's how I actually shot my first video. Left school, came to Lagos, shot a video. Um, I actually thought I could really, really do it. I even featured back when Young Six was really hot. I tracked him down. I recorded a song with him. Yeah, that's it. Offline. Offline. Well, yeah, we did the song together. And it never saw the light of maybe one day I will. Yeah, I never really. It was really nice, and he would have slapped because the song was like Ambode, and that was just when Ambode came to come. And everybody kept saying, "No, this could have been a campaign song."
What did you do?
I not discovered my inner self.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was that. I don't have any regrets. Well, I'm just saying, like, beyond. So it was after the guy finished cleaning the class that he decided to travel again. Went through the desert, really tough time. All the money he had saved, started using it to do other stuff. And I could have fixated on trying to be a rapper. I could have explored product design, and I wouldn't be. I, and if I did not, I wouldn't be where I am today. But then again, I could have been somewhere else. I don't know where it is. But at the end of the day, you find that if you don't truly explore, you cannot know your full potential of what you can be. And over time, I've been able to find that I can be more than just a rapper. Like, I'll share what I think is my secret for it. I found out that I was not just a rapper or a creator. So what that means is you can channel that creativity into anything you want to
I decided we do
do.
because they're making cool. Could have been traveling the world right now. Because I've been
That
the next
one.
born boy. I would have said
That one.
I know Chinja, and I've been going on and telling but I know Chinja.
I'm for proud. Allah, you for coming.
Wow, wow, interesting.
But, I mean, what I'm saying is, I could have been a rapper.
Okay.
I can still be a rapper if I want to.
Okay.
I can be a writer. I can be a designer. I'm a creative, and I'm not. I can't be both into one thing. Same way, if someone knows how to speak, they can be a salesperson.
Okay.
They can be aspire to my choir. They can be a consultant. Is so sometimes we tend to box ourselves without really exploring what else we could do. So we started doing sales. We feel like, well, I'm a salesperson. No, you're actually very good at speaking. We do public speaking. You could consult people. I mean, you may not even do sales. You can just be managing accounts and talking to people, maybe upselling together. You get my point? Yeah, so that's really how I've been able to see that. That's how I was able to look at it after. Yeah,
It's funny how I read the same book, but just two different things. So basically, when I started reading the book, and I see what else was my head was just so the
yeah,
basically it is. Remember there was lots of city, what now?
yeah, very
Lovely.
flourishing.
And then you took a taste. I was so when I was reading the book, that was literally like all this in my head. That was like wait,
What
well,
you
I could
going
picture that makes sense because maybe for me with that side thing like I have picture something like I think I was reading was it monk? The one that had the monk.
Yeah, things like a monk.
Like a monk. I
Sure.
think in my head. I think was that Doctor Strange or something that was
Ah,
in my head.
yeah.
You remember that? You see? So
I see it.
so for basically what I was doing this was just it was Abraham's story, and then that was like it moved from place to places and everything. So that was it for me. That was what my head I was listening to in my head, and it's nice to hear like this your perspective.
I forget, I guess.
No, Neymar. I don't think you have to. Just perspective. I don't think you have
Yes,
to. Say it's
that's my
perspective.
perspective. You go
But,
take, you will take it or you not take it.
nope. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So I think some of the major things on the Alchemist were really just dreams, pursuing your dreams, chasing your dreams, what your dreams are. I think I really enjoyed him working with the glass people. That that era of his life signified growth to me. And one thing that people tend to forget is it's a very essential part of the life. So I see something happening a lot where people fresh out of school or just new in scene, the first thing they're thinking is I want to be like the person at the top, right? Which is fine. It's a very normal thought, and it's good. Now, what you now do wrong is you start to compare everything you do at that level to whoever is at the top because you tend to lose focus on the fact that you have had some years of experience or some level of experience. Not that there are people that hate their father. Had some years or some level of experience to get them to the point where um, they are where they are. So you cannot. So I'll use an example. You cannot drop one song and expect the response to be the way that song is, right? You have to take yourself through that part where
yeah.
you grow your fan base. Probably start from 2 people in your compound to 10 people to 20 people, and then can even build your own community. So building your community now can be if you're in school, your department, or your lodge mates, or your hostel knows that all these guys put at the stay. And then before you know it, social nights, they're always calling you, and then the whole school knows you. And then beyond the school, because people have lives outside school. So you have to go through that process. It doesn't just happen overnight. And I think he was humble enough to know that he needed that whole process, so he waited to the point where he was grown before he started doing what he needed.
Honestly, I actually remember this book was a very weird reason because of all the bad press and PR that it got. Okay, I don't think it's a bad book. Don't get me twisted. It's not a bad book. But like I said, there is a science to it. People that in our own community, that in our own book clubs, there kind of certain books that certain people enjoy, and then this was not very popular
Popular style.
style
Exactly,
within our
the writing
community.
style.
Exactly, within our community. So it's not a bad book. So I think the book was Who Will Meet on Vacation.
I think yes, people will meet on vacation. I think another reason why he he was
Criticized.
yeah, I was say criticized, but it was
No, accept it.
it was not fully accepted. The story was a bit cliche.
Yeah.
Everybody expected the end, and they just wanted to know that thing that made them fight, and it dragged me through the book. I think that was just why, but it's like just tell us. This is not suspense. This is just you pressing my button. It was okay.
I think so. In my defense, I picked it because it was February. I think that's what. Like I remember now because I just remember like if anything happened to me in February, if there was like any
Heartbreak.
wait.
There was
No,
that.
no,
There was that break. There was a point.
no, there was no heartbreak. To be very honest, there was no heartbreak. It was just one of those things. When dating February last year, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So we're just moving on from that so that we don't like. But then I think we have like February past was the fact that they went on vacation together. Access
Eventually.
basically
Yeah.
states to relive their own life. I don't think, like I said, if you want to read it, if you're someone that likes who enjoy it, if you're someone that
If you love love.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
really really love
I
love,
think another thing that people don't love love. They actually don't love love.
yeah, they always say
In fact, it is there's like a divide between men and women. Even though all of them are getting married one by one, but there's a
yep.
divide, there's a war. Feminism and
In our defense,
masculinity.
in our defense, it's just in our defense. Say
He's the chief feminist. Let's just put it out
it
there.
is fine. It is fine. If that definition of if that definition that you're what you're boxing me into, then that's fine. I'm going to accept it. But then it's like there's always that part where we read a book and where
Women
we
tend to do something.
if you
Women,
want a woman,
women always
and
do something.
it's not always women.
Women
It's not
always
always
do
women.
something.
Because we've had books that men also fucked up.
There's no book.
No, bad books that
We
men
put
really fucked up.
when we talk about
Remember,
Shelly,
no,
that's
that
my
one we
sister.
read. No, remember that Chimamanda one that we read. The one that the girl traveled, that she got pregnant and the guy left her with pregnancy. The idea accept the pregnancy, but that was 2 years, like 2 years ago. That was not last year.
I think that was also a collection of stories.
It was a short one. It was one. Was a story about. It was just one short novel. It was not a novel.
Guy
A
was
short
rich.
story.
Gave her a house in the US.
No, they were actually in US. Her parents are Nigerian. She were dating, but apparently the guy said he didn't want to have a child or something or something. And then remember that she was stopped using the drugs because it was giving her, I think she was adding with hormonal or something. So she stopped, and then she had a conversation with him when she stopped using the drugs. They told that she had stopped. But then apparently he didn't think that was a big deal that she was stopped. She got
Towards the
killed.
end of
That was like
yeah, it was the
2 years
end
ago.
of 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then he just wants to have anything to do with her and the baby.
Yeah, it sounds very familiar. Why can't I remember?
And then that particular month, all the guys like were like they not disappeared. They stopped like
We were
they
there.
just disappeared.
We were there.
Wait, well.
We were there. We fought for our fellowship.
No, we know where I mean that he was wrong.
So what am I saying? 1 out of 40 something.
No. I can keep going. There was even the mechanic
That's-
was getting
that's
to
not-
remember.
Let's
remember
talk
that he also fucked
about
up.
March. Let's talk about March.
Yeah, moving on.
That was copied by Michelle Obama. I think I liked that one. Basically, Michelle talking about life before the White House. It was really interesting seeing things from Michelle's perspective. Talking about.
Oh, because it's really nice. Because obviously it's nice to hear like to realize that we read the same book, but then like two different two different views. I expected more from the book. I just felt like I expected more.
I think it's because of the hype that you felt like there should be more. And I have learned not to pay attention to that. Just read the book for what.
Because I read Cooking My Boy first, and that one there was gossip, like there was gist.
Okay.
So when I was reading
Yeah,
so, which I was expecting that there would be
Side
gist
side
and-
joke, like off camera.
and,
Do you know?
gist.
Do you know the gist? Yeah, so.
But
I
then
guess
life is so
so.
serious now. And then there are going people every day. Someone is happening. Somebody shooting someone. You just have to like all of these things to come in.
I guess it was too serious.
Yeah, it was because like becoming her. Obviously, she's not because they try to make them feel like a fun couple. That they are not always like the Michelle and Barack Obama like president against like sides them and everything. And they successfully done that with PR and everything. So when I was reading the book, I was getting to have that more feel of that, like get to know them more on a personal level. Like not like get to know them more on a personal level, but then I was expecting that side that Pierre has kind of
But
always
this
painted.
spoke more to her growing up to the point where she now became.
Even that one. Tell me about who you dated. Tell me about
She
like
talked
all
about
those little like
talked about the thing.
it was not juicy. It was not
Because
like
maybe they were not
drop bomb
important.
and let us start looking for who did she date that this year? What did she want this? It's somewhere there. What was this girl that dropped that this thing?
What is the edited? What's
Then they should choose
yeah,
the
man.
editor.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
sorry for that. But then, Ivan Nelson's book last year when it dropped, like it was the old bullshit and abortion. I kind of like I remember that I didn't sleep till I finished the book. Like I was like, where is the abortion part? Where is the abortion part? I'm like, oh, where is Sakadi and the abortion? Where is Sakadi and the abortion? Yeah. Though I have my reservations about that, so but yeah, that is fantastic. But yeah, I think becoming Michelle Obama was a little bit underwhelming for me. That's just my own personal opinion. Nothing really stood out.
I will give it 7.5.
But then,
It's still 7.5.
wow.
Yes, I think I'm going to be generous with this. So for Alchemist, I'll give you like 8.5.
I think I was good. I think it was brilliant.
Give that 8.5. Give me a 8.9. For middle vacation,
Yeah, guys.
I'll give them actually 5. I'll give them 5.
Yeah, very generous. Yeah.
Yes, I'll give them a 5. And I'll give them a 5 because it was at the end of the day, if you take away if you take away the writing style, preceding chapter to every chapter has like a flashback. So the next chapter is story, then the next one is the flashback. So it just felt like you're teleporting a lot. I think if you take that away, walk the flashbacks into them, and then listen to the story or read the story as it is, you would have slapped.
I think it was actually, I think you're right. I think the flashback had something to do. Like, it was, the style of writing was not great. So, it was not great. It was probably a movie for books.
Yes, I think the writer was trying something. I strongly think that the writer was trying something. Probably didn't work out the way they expected. I think looking like, and then in April, we looked at Mechanics of Vienna.
Because it could be there, it could see himself in the character. Yeah, go ahead. Should you yourself? It should, I'm sure. You know the part of talking about.
But
You know the part of talking about.
I don't know.
It's true.
But that was Ebinimi was the star. Yeah, they was talking about the life of a group of mechanics. One blew off. Maybe yeah, two of them blew off Instagram. Right? Was it two or just one? Then maybe Ebinimi was the mechanic who met the Godfather. He now betrayed his friend. Well, let's say he betrayed his friend. He betrayed his friend. His friend betrayed him.
They are
His
both
friend
just
betrayed
both shitty
and
people.
then
I think it's just a product of the environment.
yeah, his friend betrayed him. His friend carried his gift. Now say okay. Now put God in his friend.
Yeah, but at the same time, can you really say that? Can you really? Well, that was bad, obviously. But then at the same time, even he himself was not like was faithful or loyal to
Eh,
the
but
person.
Abba broke code now. Come on.
Which, but sure, I get that was wrong. But then even he himself, he was staying home and they even almost killed him at some point because the kind of what they was scared.
Yeah. Remain small. I think it was because of the car.
It was the car, it was the politician's car.
And he did go find that same girl. Then beat down.
So yeah,
It was cool. I liked it.
yeah, it was a very
I
refreshing
didn't
one.
I didn't expect it. I really didn't know. It was shocking. Uh, I thought that somehow they will reverse it. I'm waiting for a part two. If you can hear me, Michael.
Nico.
I mean, part two. tell me that yeah, reverse. So that's yes. So I think it's a very good one. I'll give this a 9. Nope.
No,
An 8.5.
you have been too.
It's an
You're
8.5.
being too generous.
It's an
Like 8, or even like a 7 on my own skill. Like no, maybe like a
Yeah,
7.
around you like your lecturer. I don't see what is this.
But yeah, I think this was a book that made me realize basically like our community actually like could relate better, or
Yeah.
all could relate better to like African stories, especially like Nigerian stories. From the names to the location to you can basically relate to what's
I
going on.
wonder, I wonder I chose Kala Strike. Oh, how did you?
Like
And then the pastor, that fake
like
pastor.
and then his
Sweet
sister
man.
always was like was always in church.
It's
Don't
not that
get
that
from God. I'm a child of God. I go to church.
it's not that
Like
the
God.
sister was not.
But it was very like it was very easy. Like you could there was for every character. No, I can't say for every character you remind you of someone, but I don't think so. Not this particular book because we were like really from the trenches.
Yeah.
Not like we are Jepo, so not like I am at Jepo, but this
Maybe
was like the
street
lower
More
trenches.
street name.
So it was lower trenches. So it was not like we couldn't really relate, but then it was very relatable. Like all those shit I see on Twitter that said that my also gives her more all her money to her driver or to her husband or something. That this kind of story that this like was very so it was relatable. You could easily like picture it happening. But it was not weird, it was not strange, it was not coming out of like different places. So yeah, I think I really enjoyed this one to be very honest. I think it was like the first book that I enjoyed last year.
I was just thinking about it. One of the reasons that him and that minister's son were fighting was because he saw 500K get and he shared the money. And I'm wondering, would you have shared the money? I think I'll be a food. I think
So like I think one of the very important things that I think from this book that I got out of this book was more of like relationships with other people like they like the I don't know how to so basically how people like interact with one another. So it was a very community based kind of book.
Yeah.
Like how everybody was
I mean, if you think about how they found out, I think the guy was supposed to be an assassin. When he came to scope the place, or was it the assassin? They figured out that they'd never seen that place before. That's how they were able to find that guy.
What's your favorite part for this?
When he said that.
Your favorite part?
Yes.
Chimsy. Are you okay? Are you sure you?
Yes, sir.
You feel Chimsy? I can't Chimsy has in his notes said like favorite part from the book was basically when the guy set up his friend like put gun in his friend's car like
why not?
Chimsy.
Why not? If not?
I'm not in this friend though officially and announcing him.
I was this it.
Yeah, let's move.
I think I also like another part where when they beat him up. They mix him up with
At this point,
I
I'm not sure that
was laughing.
I'm not sure what's going on with
I
Chimsy,
was-
but
I was it was funny. Then after that we did the HEP. Fun fact about the HEP, it's actually two. I'd actually seen the movie before.
interesting.
So I think I saw it again. I think it's on Netflix. And it was talking about Star. Star. Her journey as a Tush kid. Well, her father was trying to keep her Tush. I think they had the movie to be honest. Her dad was a drug lord. He escaped, bought a store. He escaped being under a drug lord and bought a store. He was one of the smartest guys. So people respected him in the community. He just felt like, oh, I can't change my community unless I stay in my community. And then Star got to replace the king of Fred. Where else do this?
Yeah.
I'm frankly telling you the story. Yeah, I really liked it. I was ugly. So I don't really but I really liked it. Especially the fact that she was dating a white guy and then imagine your father that is all Black Lives Matter, black community, you gotta stick to ourselves and then you know see what that I'm dating a white guy.
Shut up. So it was like the celebrity girl that it was like an engagement that I saw like last like it was just last week that the news broke out. Then when I was like
Wait,
so like literally like this come no I'm not funny. But like it was like this kind of like situation. I was like okay.
yeah, that's not correct. I will talk off camera. Wait, okay. So I think I liked it. Noteworthy, it's a movie. I really like when I got the founder said wanted to start a yeah, I said I was going to watch the movie.
So personally, I think that the highlights for this book for me was the father not being community agent and being community school. I remember when I was secondary school, remember there was like a very popular politician that had kids in my school. Like we had the version of them. This particular one was like
I was like, no, it's stupid.
you know, like I lost mention it, but then it was like really, really like this thing in Ibadan then. So and then I remember that there was a day that I came to school and then he surveyed the old school and then he was going to repair like the roads, like it was going to like because my school's like really, really big. It's all those like Isha, the school is really big. You know all those. You know that a lot of public school that we have. No, you know the public school that we have. The public school that we have now. We're actually missionaries that they took from the missionaries. So my school was a missionary so that they didn't take from like the missionaries handed over to the church. Yeah. So so we had like space. Like it was really big. So from time to time they were like government will always help out or something because basically because of especially like history there and everything. I remember he came to school, he had to survey the Oscar, so it was going to like tile like a major road, like major road connecting the school. Then it was tiled before, but instead of getting back, so like we're going to do it. And I think he died a year later. I was like, I don't know, I was like that. I was like, feel like it was like, oh shit, no more word for us. But yeah, so part of the book, that was literally what came to my head. Like I pictured that exact. I can remember that moment. I remember where I was, I was doing, and it just came to my head. And I was like,
I told you we'll stay away from materialistic things. This is why.
the man literally was giving back. Like, if I mention then you understand. Like, it was one of those that put like he had like political, like a house talk kind of thing. So yeah, so I had always heard about him, read about him, newspaper about I was a talk, I was like all the bad things to do. So Income is a Muslim, like he was a Muslim then, and my school is a missionary, like two missionaries, like popular ones. So for him to come and do that kind of thing for like the school, it just made me have like this I think that was when I started like realizing that I don't really what they reading people and all those things. I don't really what
the people still have a good heart regardless.
Yeah, and then people do things based on for different reasons, like different things happen, like a lot of decisions is not just based on one particular like reason. There's like a lot of things that goes into you making a decision. So I think that was like the first time that I was like, oh okay. This man that they always say always fighting, cause chaos and anything, like he was going to do this for like school and everything. No, his child was in the school, but he didn't owe us that. And like I said, it was the Muslim, the church, the school was a Christian school. So yeah, I think that was like that was the flashback I had when I was there. I think one of the things why I also really like the book. If I can say that, so I'll just thank you very much.
Yeah, I think I see that. Anyway, so we now move from there. We went down that bit. So move from there. We went to Tomorrow the Ideas.
I think it's one of my favorite song. I think it's my favorite last year.
This could get the 8.5. This actually deserves it.
I know you like.
This actually deserves it.
And honestly, I think we can talk from now to tomorrow about that book because there were different parts of it. It was well written, very relatable, very very relatable.
But it used to be a movie. I actually started to feel like this actually happened because of how good it was.
But then the movie, the budget has a very